Now that we've established our value propositions and we've understood the customer segments that will best respond to the value that we provide, we are able to start constructing the sales and marketing channels to reach those customers. You see how it's beginning to all come together? So let's talk about the marketing channels. And marketing is really one of my personal favorite topics because it's how your business grows. It really happens after you identify your customer segments and get to know your customers very deeply and talk to them and all that. It becomes easy to understand exactly how to reach them, what part of their day, when exactly they face some problem, when they need your solution, and how they seek out the solutions to the pain points. And once you understand their day and their process, you will know exactly when to inject your marketing message, which makes your marketing message extremely targeted, much cheaper, and easy because you don't have to do a lot of everything. You just have to do a little bit of what's very, very smart and inject yourself perfectly right there with the right message, of course. So it really makes a world of difference in the effectiveness of how you promote. Once you understand the value proposition and the segment, it all starts to come together. So when you pick your channels, also some things to really keep in mind are make sure that your marketing channels are not too competitive. For example, if you pick SEO, today it's generally one of the most competitive marketing environments online, and it just, for a lot of business owners, it's just difficult. It would be ideal, but it's just difficult. So there's some reality here. You have competition, so you have to make sure that the marketing channels you do choose are implementable and within reason. So you kind of have to look at, if you did choose SEO, how competitive is your niche, and is it too expensive or resource intensive? For example, is it going to take 6 months or 2 weeks? Well, that's a big difference. Is it going to cost a lot of money, or is it going to be relatively easy to do? That's also a consideration, because obviously you'd like to do a lot of the marketing, but some are just not that feasible. So some you just can't do. And that's not bad news, actually, because usually you don't need to have many marketing channels. A lot of first-time entrepreneurs, they come to me and they want more ideas, more marketing channels. But actually, that's not really the solution. The solution is not many, but few. But what's really important are the few that are chosen are indeed the most effective ones for whatever you're doing. Once you identify the most effective ones, you want to execute them incredibly well. Not above average, but like 98th percentile. That's the aim, because usually the results in most industries are super disproportionate, and most revenue and earnings and growth goes to the top people, not the people in the 75th percentile, not the 80th percentile. Sure, those guys do okay, but the people who do great are the best. And that's where you really want to aim. So when you execute your marketing, the right marketing strategies at the 98th percentile or approximately there, that's where you start to really grow your business. That's when things start clicking. Now, what can your marketing channels be? Obviously, this is a tremendous topic. There are so many choices, but I'm going to attempt to narrow them down. SEO, getting discovered. When people are looking for you, they're great leads. SEO can be different. Local search in your local town. You can try to do general Google search or search through platforms. For example, if you're selling a freelance service, well, maybe Fiverr search. If you're selling a product, maybe Amazon search or Etsy search or YouTube search if you have videos. So search on platforms is also very powerful. So SEO can be very different, as you see. Offline, of course, there's a lot of options. Events, door-to-door marketing, flyers, business cards. If you have a brick and mortar location, obviously a location that has a lot of passerby traffic or signs that are attractive, things like that. Obviously social media, and you again don't want to be all over social media. You want to pick a few channels or one channel and just be tremendous there, and that will actually give the growth to all your secondary channels. But the theme is execute really well and narrow, but be tremendous in the narrow execution. Because if you spread yourself too thin, you'll do it in a way that's mediocre. If you spread your efforts, you'll only be able to achieve a fraction of the quality that you could if you had concentrated your efforts. It's very basic. And of course, one underappreciated but really effective marketing strategy is not so much to sell to new customers. Fine, those are great, of course, but they're not that easy to get. What's actually often easier is to sell more to existing customers and keep them longer. So fantastic customer support, effort instead of directly to seeking out new customers, putting that effort, man hours and money into improving the quality of the product and services. Of course, that's going to keep your customers there longer, happier, getting recommended. So indirectly, that is a marketing strategy. Actually, quality of your product and service is in fact a tremendous marketing strategy. And LTV, lifetime customer value extension, is also a potential focus that has to do with getting people to buy more products, to come back more regularly, to buy at a higher price, basically to get people to spend more money with you. That's a very intelligent and savvy kind of a theme to focus on with your business. And of course, additional things are having partnerships with companies who promote you, running ads, and doing outreach through email, through LinkedIn, etc., etc. So there's a lot to choose from. If you choose all of them, it's not going to work because there's just too many things. So you have to choose what's going to reach your target customer, not something generic, but exactly the perfect thing to reach them with the perfect message in the perfect way. And that's how you identify the perfect sales and marketing channels for your business.